Hey Soul Tribe, Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, shares, views, subscribes, the comments, the generous donations, the hypes, everything. I appreciate it all. Let's go ahead and ring this bell. Let's go ahead and clear out the energy, and then we'll just see what the message the Spirit has for us. New Year's Eve 2025 going into 2026, or whenever you see this. I'm hearing that song. I got the power. It's getting kind of hectic. It's getting kind of hectic. Those are the only words I know. Y'all know that. But that's the song that I'm hearing. Like, and hey, so let me start. Hey, Robert. Hey, K Hyphy. How are you? How are you? How are you? Hey, Noni. How are you? So that's the song that I'm hearing. So I'm feeling like, you know what? Us going from 2025 into 2026 is going to show that we actually have that power. They doubted us, which is good for us, but maybe not so good for them. Bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. We got the power. And the Nine of Coins. It's like, you know what? People are starting to listen to what we have to say. Hey, behaving goals. How are you? Thank you. Hey, Malcolm. People are starting to listen to us because you know what? Just by our intuition, we were able to stand alone. We were able to navigate and guide not just ourselves but others. Yeah, something is coming to an end. And the devil's work. The devil was working, but that's coming to an end. It's no more. We have the power. We have that intuition. We see what was going on. Yes, and this is completed. Some cycle is completed. Somebody thought that they was going to be able to run circles around us, create some type of magic or some type of spell or something like that going into 2026, but that's not happening. I feel like they felt like they wanted to attack our money. Yeah, somebody wanted to attack our money. Hey, High Priestess, they wanted to attack our stability. They wanted to attack us. Somebody, they had these thoughts, they had these plans that they was going to bring us down to size. But what they didn't know, they're finding out that we have that strength, we have that power, we have that tenacity, that inner fortitude. They can't, then it's like they can't overpower us. You see how we are wrestling that lion down? Oh, yes. And everything that they tried in 2025, at the end of this 9 year, it's fallen. Let's just hope that they enjoyed it while it lasted. It's almost like, there was a promise. There was a promise that was made to us. And it was that, we would, I'm hearing that song by Queen. We are the champions, my friend. Mm-mm. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. Hey, J Mike. That's the song that I'm hearing. Yeah. Because you know what? We are being guided to calm waters. And this is nothing that, we had to fight for. This is what was promised to us. somebody wants to come in with an apology, but this is somebody that still, it's like they're not coming in with an adult apology. They're just kind of coming in with the hopes that, they can say, sorry, and you're going to be like, oh, come here, baby, it's okay, it's all right. No, this is somebody that's going to have to come in as an adult this time. I feel like we've forgiven somebody one too many times, but no longer. Those days are over. Yeah, they're going to have some adult conversation. They're going to have to come in as an adult and communicate. This is somebody that's going to have to learn to be truthful if they don't know how. Because it's like we know about these tricks that they try to play, but everything that they try to throw on us, it's like it got them caught up. The more that they tried to throw our way, the more caught up they became. And it just ended up breaking their heart. Something about, sometimes you got to play the fool to fool the fool who thinks they're fooling you. And even though we didn't play the fool, because we weren't even playing a game, period. Duh. We was just coming straight. We was just being upfront. We was being honest. We was coming with integrity. But see, somebody thought that we was playing the game. And somebody thought that we was a fool. And it's like we just let them. But that was the fool who thought that we was a fool that fooled themselves. Everything is out in the open now. Everybody sees who we are, and people, they're no longer, they're past the shocked part. And it's like, I think towards the end of this year, towards the end of this month, everyone still wanted to see what we were going to do, how we was going to proceed, how we was going to act. And once we walked away, and then, and we didn't do anything else, it's like every lie, every mistruth, every, all the gossip and everything that somebody has said about us, it fell to the ground. It was like, a lead balloon, it didn't hold, it couldn't rise anymore. It was just too heavy. The lie was too heavy, and it just like, boom, fell. Hey, 13 House Tarot, how are you? So now this person is watching us. Somebody's watching us. And they're seeing how we was able to stand up for ourselves, how we stood for something, and how we making them stand on it. Well, everything that they said, keep that same energy. Everything that they did, stand on that motherfucker. Stand on it. Yeah, it's like we are being seen as the leader. We are being seen as victorious. We are being seen as the one who was ready to take charge. As the general, as the the one who's leading the pack, because we stood in truth. We took control of a situation, and more importantly, we only wanted to be in control of ourselves. That was it. We was never trying to control anyone else. That's the game that they lost, thinking that they could control us. Even our house is protected. Our home, our fortress, everything that we own is protected. And somebody's wondering how come they couldn't get in, they couldn't get close, they couldn't infiltrate. It's like because we started off knowing exactly what they was doing. We started off knowing that we had to protect ourselves because we could no longer believe in them. We could no longer trust them. So the only thing left for us to do was to protect ourselves. And they see that we know the truth. This is what scares the fuck out of them. We know the truth, and we ain't backing down. Even though they tried to think how they could come in, how they could steal, like they wanted to steal, come in and mess with us, whether it was, mess with our confidence, mess with our mind, tear us down or whatever. If they could steal, try and gang up on us and do this, there's no way. There's absolutely, positively no fucking way, because we see their lives. They have no choice but to stand down. That's it. They have no choice but to hold back. I'm just hearing the words, retreat, retreat. Yeah, this is somebody from the past. And in the past, how they tried to take us out. They tried to ten of swords us. This is somebody that we've known for a while that tried to really do us so wrong, disrespect us. They played in our energy. They played with our mind. They played with our heart. They played with everything that we have. Because they wanted to just really take us out. This is somebody that we had we denied. This is somebody that we weren't interested in. This is somebody that we saw them for who they were a while ago, and we said, no, we're good. We good. But see, this is somebody who felt like it was gonna take their dying days to bring us down because somebody wanted revenge. Only to find out the revenge that they were seeking is the revenge that we're actually getting without doing anything. Hey, Tara. Yes. See, they didn't realize all of these curses and spells and all of this bad mouth, all of this, shit that they was talking about us. This is what they should expect. This is what's coming into them. We're going to hear about this. It's going to be a message that we're going to receive. And like I said, that we're going to receive a message. They're going to want to see, if we still love them, if we still care. But see, they don't realize that we already know that they haven't let go of everything and everyone. That they're still, that we didn't realize that they was putting us in a third party situation. Like we was just going to even be a part of that. Like we was going to compete. They wanted us to compete for their love. You can keep that little bit of love. If I got to compete for it, I'm going to let you know right now, I don't want no parts of it. We good. See, this is somebody who didn't want us to be happy. They never wanted us to be happy. Like I said, this is somebody who needed to work on themselves. But instead of working on themselves, they wanted to try and get us back because we could see that they weren't happy. They weren't whole. They weren't healed. So why would we have to deal with that bullshit? Take you some time. Heal yourself. Get yourself together. But instead of them doing that, because they weren't strong enough to look at themselves, to figure out what was going on with them, to heal those childhood wounds that they were still suffering from. We already had everything that we needed, and we're going to get more, because this is a 10 year, and here's our 10 pentacles. This is something we're going to get, this new love. We're going to get this, whatever it is that's our heartfelt dream, whatever it is our most cherished wish that we've asked God for this year, in this 10 year, oh, we're going to get that. Best believe that. Have that faith. All you need is a little bit of like a mustard seed. Hey, the soul archetype. You have a good night too, K Hyphy. See, this is somebody who, whenever they made a plan, the plan to try and take us down, they didn't see certain things. They didn't see that they was going to be the ones that was like up late at night worrying, wondering, having to go through the ridicule that they tried to put us through. Everybody knowing what their little game was, everybody seeing what their little scheme was. They didn't plan like they should have. They didn't realize that, they were so busy trying to put us in this like curse status where we were never happy. We didn't have a happy life. We didn't have a happy home. We didn't have a job that we liked. We weren't happy with ourselves. But see, this is what is coming back to them. Every curse that they sent out is coming back to them. And what's even more that I'm receiving with these two cards, the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Cups, is they're going to receive their karma by watching us be happy. They're going to be in the Ten of Wands, watching us in the Ten of Cups. Like I said, we are getting what we asked God for this year. And they're so upset because we, told them no. We told them a while back we didn't want to be with them. We told them, no, I don't, that's not what I want. And so they're feeling left out. They was feeling neglected. They was feeling upset. And instead of them going by and working on themselves, they didn't. They were trying to get other people to work with them. They were trying to get other people to gang up on us. But see, they're being judged now. They are being judged. Somebody thought that they was going to get a big payout. They thought that they was going to be chosen. They thought they was going to get the gift, that they were going to be seen as the leader, as the one who is most deserving. But that's not happening. Someone is receiving that bombastic side eye. Somebody else is taking a moment to think about where to put that money, or who to give that gift to, who to give that opportunity to. See, this Queen of Wands, this could be a Sagittarius, because we got the Queen of Wands and the Empress. I mean, not the Empress, but the Temperance. This is somebody who thought that she was being seen as the earth angel. This is somebody who was trying to do all these little spells just so that somebody could see her as the one who was the most deserving. I see a monitoring spirit. I see a gnat in here, and I don't even know why. But see, this is who she's not, the Empress. And this is who we are. We've been waiting for somebody that is deserving of us, deserving of our time, deserving of our energy, deserving of our love, deserving of our attention and our patience and everything, deserving. And this year, that person is finally coming. With the King of Coins. You know, this is somebody who's, they keep our confidences. This is somebody that we can build with. This is somebody who's not in a rush and not trying, and is loyal. With the Knight of Coins. This is somebody who's going to be loyal to us. And like I said, this is somebody who you know, we're going to be able to build with. This is somebody who's going to, like I said, keep our confidence, keep our secrets. And this is going to be somebody that gives that equal give and take. Yes. This is somebody that is, you know, going to take us seriously and going to, you know, somebody who is attentive, protective, assertive. This is not going to be somebody who's just looking at us like we are some type of investment or confirmation, you know, like if they just give us a little bit, then they can just go ahead and take us to the bank later. That's not going to be that. This is somebody who takes us for a serious investment, like they're putting their time, their energy in us. This is somebody who, you know, wants to take that leap of faith because they see that we are a star. They want to help heal us because they realize we've been through a lot. And this is somebody who, you know, has gone through their own fair share. This is somebody who's gone through, you know, and looked at their own, dealt with their own dark night of the soul. You know, this is somebody who is also, they're on their way up to the top, just like we are on our way up to the top. They're looking for us and we're looking for them. Yes, this is somebody who's going to love us just like we love them. Hey, Sunny, how are you? Hey, Ms. Mahogany Drag, how are you, sweetie? Yep. You know, with this Knave of Wands, they thought that they was going to be able to change something around, or they was going to, you know, like, not really, that change something around is not the words that I want to say, like offset something. That's what it is. They was going to be able to offset us moving forward. You know, like they would be able to rush in, say something, and we would just be like, oh, yes, okay, well, which one should I choose? Hell no, we already know which one to choose because we know who we don't want to choose. The one that we have to protect ourselves from. The one who was secretly trying to wage war against us. That's who we don't want. That's who is not getting any part of us. We already dealt with that bullshit. Yes, and we already had to, you know, we are already victorious. We've already gone past that shit. This is somebody who's going to, if this person comes in and they try and say anything, this is somebody who's going to get a tongue lashing. This is somebody that we already see they are the devil. So why would we want to go back to that? We see that they are the devil. We see that they have these toxic ways. This is nothing but toxicity walking. So why would we want that? Why would we want to be around somebody toxic, somebody who took our kindness as a weakness, somebody who played with our heart, somebody who was playing with our mind, somebody who felt like they could play all up in our energy? Like, come on. Yeah, this is somebody that, you know, we already have already made our choice about who we want and who we don't want. And we definitely don't want that devil. Hey, Yanni, how are you, sweetie? Definitely don't want the devil. You know, we have somebody that's coming in that we've been waiting around for a long time, and not necessarily know that we've been waiting on this particular person, but we've been waiting on what this person brings for a long time. That loyalty, that strength, somebody that we don't have to question where are they with us today, or did they get a better offer, or are they looking at somebody else? We don't have to question that. This is somebody who's gonna help heal our heart. You know, this is somebody who is gonna come in and make a difference. This is not somebody that's gonna be playing around. This could be somebody that we know from the past, or that we know from a past life. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you so very much, Sonny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Thank you. Yeah, this is somebody who's going to protect protect not just us, but also our household, because it means something to them. And they're going to give us the truth. They're not going to be sugarcoating shit. They're not going to be lying to us. We're not going to have to scratch our head and try and figure some shit out. They're going to be honest with us, just like we're going to be honest with them. Hey, Shaylin. Yeah, somebody else, we couldn't tell what the fuck they was talking about. They would say some shit, but we'd still have questions like, is that the truth? Are they lying to us? What's going on? This is somebody who still wants to fight with us, who still wants to bring us into the new year just in some type of combative energy. Hell no, we won't go. We see them in their tricks. We see them in their toxic ways. We see what they are not bringing to the table. And what they're not bringing is honesty, maturity. But they're not bringing anything that we need. They're only still willing to bring shit that we passed up a long time ago. Shit that we had to walk away from. That's what they're bringing. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? It's like, yeah, this person, somebody from the past, they should have thought about some shit long time ago. Don't wait until they know that we getting ready to be blessed with who we've been waiting for, who we've been wanting and praying for. Don't come back with that bullshit. Don't nobody even want that. What's the message, Spirit? Hey, Red Violet, how are you? Happy New Year's Eve to you too. Yeah. See, somebody else, they were so busy trying to hold back, hold back on the truth. Hold back on what was, just the truth, the whole truth. Hold back on their feelings. Hold back on what we deserve. Hold back on respect. We don't want that shit. We don't want that shit. Somebody's finding out that they was just a rebound. They was just something to do. That's it. Something to do. And they're upset about it. And the person that is letting them know that they was just something to do, that's the person that's going to try and come back to collective. But once again, we see what's going on in the shadows. We already know. We know about the dirty little secrets. We know about the lies. We know about the hidden alibis. We know about all that bullshit. So why we want that back? What's the message, Spirit? Anything else from the stack? I can hear them with the firecrackers already. Shit, it's just 7:15 here. What's the message, Spirit? I'm like, damn, y'all getting started early. I'm gonna have to let Sasha in. I put her in the garage so she would leave me to hell alone, but she's probably, and I cracked the door, so she's probably in there freaking out. She can hear the firecrackers. Yeah, see, somebody, it's like they think that they're going to be able to give somebody else a run for their money, like we would have a choice, like we would have to decide who we want. Do we want somebody that's stable, who is willing to be there for the long haul, somebody who is not full of any games, or do we want the fucking playboy back? But either way, it's like somebody, like they want to, I don't know if this is the universe giving us a choice. For me, it's no choice at all. Give me stability all damn day long and keep that playboy away from me. About who you want to move forward with. What's the message, Spirit? And today is somebody's birthday that is so special to me. Known this person forever. Well, I won't say forever, but several years. Yep. Very special. See, this is somebody who really appreciates us. This is somebody that we have love for. Genuine love, and they have genuine love for us. Yep. Let's see what else another deck has to say. Bottom of the deck, King of Coins. That divine masculine. And I feel like this King of Coins is wondering, what move we would make if we would go, happily off into the sunset. I feel like, this King of Coins is looking and possibly thinking about sending a message. What else, Spirit? But this is somebody that is not here to play any games. That's for sure. Yeah. They're ready to complete this cycle and travel to see this Queen of Coins. I'm hearing that song by Larry Graham, When We Get Married. When we get married, we'll have a big celebration. That song. Yeah, somebody was expecting something to come in. I feel like somebody from the past was expecting to be able to come in with another opportunity, or you to come back or something. But this person is having a rude awakening because you ain't having it. You ain't having it. You are so balanced now. You see the truth and life for what it is. You're not playing no games. This person, like I said, they didn't do you right. They was iffy at best, and they was lying on you. Because somebody wanted to try and make it seem like they was moving forward with you, only like they wanted to pull the rug from up underneath you, because they were still hurt from you telling them a long time ago you didn't want to be with them. Hey, Wing Seer. Yeah, so it's like somebody needed to grow the hell up, but they sure, and they still haven't grown up. This is somebody who never grow up, but yet they don't want this King of Coins to come in, because they know that you and that King of Coins are actually a perfect match. Hold on, y'all. Let me let Sasha in. I don't want her to freak out. Come on, little girl. You have to lay down somewhere. Lay down somewhere. Not on my feet. Lay down. You don't have to sit right there, little girl. Oh my goodness. What? What? Lay down, sweetie. What's the message, Spirit? I'm telling you, yes, somebody, they know that, you know what, you and this other person are perfect for each other. And this person, it's like they are passionate about you. They want to make it legal with you. You know, they want to make this, you know, official. Like I said with that song, When We Get Married, I'm telling you, this is somebody that wants to work with you, and they want to not just hold you close, but also, like I said, they're not gonna do like this other person did, where this other person was so immature and, you know, trying to gossip about you, trying to say this, trying to say that. This is somebody who's going to keep your confidence confident. You know, this is somebody who's going to be a friend to you, as opposed to being a frenemy. What's the message? But somebody's going to get their feelings hurt trying to come back to you. I'm telling you, they're going to get their feelings hurt trying to come back to you. They're going to find out, hell no. And they're going to act like they was trying to work on something, but they're going to find out it was too fucking late. Hey, Mike Taylor News, how are you? Because you were already happy, and now they're going to sit here and, you know, like be upset, like, oh man, I should have, you know, like they're trying to heal their heart. What you doing, little girl? What's the message, Spirit? Hey, why don't you go over there? Thank you. You're okay. Just go on in there. Go get your toy. You're okay. Go get your toy. Bring your toy in here. Go get your toy. Hey, Lies Never Stuck. How are you? She said she don't want a toy right now. She's too afraid to leave. What's the message, Spirit? What's up, little girl? Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody, they found out that they was a rebound. You know, this is somebody who was stabbing you behind your back anyway. They finding out that they was a rebound. And now somebody who was, you know, they was lying to them. They was tricking them too. And now they this person has just left them. You know, somebody thought that they was gonna this person who found out that they was just a rebound, they felt like that they could build this person up to be some sort of emperor, but this was just somebody who wanted to have some control over somebody. That was it. They didn't realize that they was doing them dirty, that they was not planning on staying. Not even close. Not even a little bit. They just wanted to have something to do. They wanted to just try and control somebody, you know, like they was going to put this person in and they wanted this person to feel like they was competing with you. But it was messed up because you never wanted to compete with that other person. You was like what competition? There is no competition. Yeah, compete with what? No. Ugh. Please. I'm good. Everybody's good. You can have that. You can have all that. That's all you. All day long. That's all you. What's the message, Spirit? Yes, they made a choice. What goes around, come back around. Exactly. Earth spins Earth spins 360 degrees. Exactly. What's the message, Spirit? This girl's laying right on my feet. All 80 pounds of her right on my feet. What's the message, Spirit? I'm her only friend. She don't like other people. She don't like other dogs. I'm her only friend. I can't go on vacation if I wanted to. If I do, then it's going to have to be, I don't know. Doggy daycare said, please don't bring her back over here. Yeah. This is somebody who, this is somebody who's weak. They're weak. They're weak. Especially whenever they try to, overburden you. They thought that you were weak too. And now this person, they tried to curse your name. They tried to, put you in all this old goofy shit, third party situations, all this other goofy shit. They didn't appreciate your kindness. And now this person is finding it, there on the outside looking in. And here you are, a rising star. And just to think, in the past, they thought that they could keep you hanging on and holding on forever, like you wasn't going to go anywhere. They didn't know that you was getting ready to find your happiness right around the corner. They didn't know that you was already happy, that somebody else was going to come into your life and both of y'all would be happy together. That's the part they didn't know. Now this person, they want to come up with this idea and come up with this plan, that they think that they're going to be able to come back in, and like you can't see exactly what they're doing. And all it is they want to just sit there and try and take advantage of you again. They know you're an earth angel. They want to see if they can break you down, if they can make you believe their bullshit and have you up late at night worrying. Oh, what's that person doing? Well, what's they doing? Oh my gosh. That shit is over. That shit is over. They had fun while they had fun, and that shit is done. It's over. They see that, that you don't want no more of this toxicity. Nobody does. Yeah. And now here they are watching you go off into the sunset. It don't even make a difference what they doing. Is just you going off into the sunset. It's like, fuck all that. What's the message, Spirit? Hey, Addie, how are you? Yes, exactly. God and the universe responds to energy. Intentions in action. I like how you said that, Sonny. Intentions in action. Right, Mike. Giving me little discounts, thinking they were going to steal my energy. Right. Treat me like a gas station trick. Right. What's the message, Spirit? Anything else from this deck? Anything else from this deck? Yep. Just get ready. Because that true love is coming. This is like a gift from God, really. Somebody that doesn't have a problem being honest with you, talking with you. Somebody that wants to be a family with you. They want to put down roots with you. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who takes you seriously. And now this other person is seeing how their immature ways, trying to put you in some type of competition, got them all stuck. Oh, well, they should have thought about that shit. You know, they should have thought about this shit. And you know what? This person is coming into, it's like they not only do they have feelings for you, but it's like they follow their intuition as well. This is somebody who also follows their intuition. What else, Spirit? Let's pull some from another deck. Bottom of the deck. Happy family. I'm telling you, somebody is going to be coming in 2026. Somebody that it's like it's going to be just what the doctor ordered in 2026. You know, if this is what you was praying for, get ready. It's happening. Yeah. But this other person, now they understand where they put themselves. They had ample opportunities, plural, to get themselves together. But you know what? They chose to play around. They chose to play around. So play on, player. Like they say, play on, player. They played with your heart one too many times. I feel like each nick that she's got in that big heart was how many times somebody played in your energy. Play on, player. And now they got themselves in that position. But yeah, you see everything clearly, and you know which path to go on. You know where to go and where to stay away from. And trust me, you are listening to spirit. You're listening to your intuition. You're accepting all the downloads. Yep. And then on top of that, you know, it's like somebody's appreciating you for your intellect, for your strength, for your loyalty. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? I thought I saw one flip. I did. Yeah. Somebody knows that you're really intelligent too. That you would be intelligent to know, you know, especially if there's a lot of gossip going around, to know to stay away from it. But you know, I feel like that you have the victory over overcoming that gossip. You're not listening to no gossip. You know, to go straight to the horse. Get the information straight from the horse's mouth. You've been waiting on this period for a long time, and you're finally going to get that wish come true, that cornucopia. You've been patiently waiting, and somebody else, they're going to sit here and watch in envy as you continue on your journey without them going towards somebody new. Yeah. It's like, oh, well. Yes. I don't feel like, you know, with this, somebody feels like, you know, that there's still some things. I feel like this person feels like they can, like they still have a chance, like they can still, what's the, like that one last chance for them to still pull the wool over your eyes. Like they could sit here and say, you look, I've matured. I've done this, I've done that. And I got my money together. But you know what? Like I said, somebody just wants to get you off. They want you to make the wrong decision. But you're going to make the right decision. You're going to walk away and walk straight into your blossoming abundance. Telling you somebody had a strategy, but they're not going to get the answer that they want. They're going to get that karma. They're going to get what's just. And for what's just for them is they're going to end up with this broken heart. The same broken heart that you had. The same broken heart that you had to go through, that you had to heal from. And they didn't give a shit. You know, it's almost like somebody, and then they're gonna want you to help. They're gonna want you to give them closure, but they didn't give it to you. Hey Tia, how are you? They never gave it to you. They didn't give a shit about you getting closure. So we don't give a shit about them getting closure. You know? What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Hey, Melissa. How are you, sweetie? What's the message, Spirit? Anything else from this deck? I tell you one thing, my feet are starting to fall asleep. She is laying on my feet. She don't want to go nowhere. I think those fireworks scared it. I'm telling you. Ooh. We're getting ready for this caring connection. The real one. Not that fake shit. Not the one that they want us to make the wrong decision. Because the angel of love and the angel of balance are both here. You know? And they're going to make sure that we go on the right path. You know, not this path of going back to the past and having this toxicity with somebody that wants us to attach to them, but they don't want to attach to us. This time using our intuition and going through that door to spirit. You know, knowing that, you know, somebody else was just a player out there trying to break hearts. And they didn't care about no damn body. See, this person is just upset because you've healed. You completely healed. You put all that bullshit behind. And now they are starting to see the error of their ways, and they're thinking about, and everything is out in the open about how they deceived us to the nth degree. Yep. Anything else from this deck? I feel like, you know what, it's going to be, it's really only one true choice that we need to make. There's only truly one door that we need to go through. You know, even though it looks like there may be some options there, but really it's just one door we need to think about. What's that longevity? What's going to be there? Because, and the door that we choose is going to be the door to value. That's going to be the door to value. And then that value, with that value is all this love. Look, see these doors and these doors? Yeah, door to value, door to romance. That's the only door that we have to worry about. That's it. That is it. And it just may be even a choice that we have to contend with. Not even really so much of a choice. But we just had to remember what somebody, you know, because the devil always will clean himself up, make himself put on some nice smelling cologne, sleek the hair back, you know, make sure he got on a good clean shirt and deodorant, you know, and then try and come back in. You don't even have to save your deodorant for the next person, because you don't need it for me, because either way, however you look, however you smell, you're still going to stink to me. Do me wrong that many times, I'm good. Don't nobody else want that bullshit. We're going to pull from the stack. Hey, Jay Spend, how are you? Hola, Marcia. Exactly, self-love. I'm telling you, 2026, we are going to be getting something that we want. Something that we want. And we're going to have to, our third eye chakra is going to be open, and we've already broken all those cycles of misery. Somebody else, they played themselves because they was afraid of what people thought. Somebody else had to learn that if they don't like your mama, they don't like you. Yeah, research will help you from jumping off a cliff due to an illusion. Somebody should have did their research about you before they jumped off that cliff, made all those wild accusations, made all those wild assumptions for all of that shit to be incorrect and wild at that. This is somebody who, wanted us to be in some type of competition. Okay, we're back. All right. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Red Violet. Thank you, Tia. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. Yeah, somebody, they wanted to put us in that competition like we was going to be some type of third party. Get out of here. But see, we know the tea. The tea was just spilled. We know the tea. We knew what was going on. You're okay, Sasha. You're okay. You're okay, baby. Just lay down. Don't start barking, okay? I'm not going to let you outside. Ooh, at least she got up. This little girl. What's the message, Spirit? Something about a divorce. We could have divorced this person. We could have left this person. We could have told that person whatever because we knew what secrets was going on. They thought that they was going to be able to put one over on us. No, you put one over on yourself. Yep, because somebody was cheating for sure. If it was a female, she was sitting there smiling in every dude's face. But we knew. If it was a male, he was smiling in every female's face. Thinking that we wasn't gonna know. Thinking that we was thinking that, oh well, they just good friends. Come on now. Come on. What else, Spirit? Let karma teach them. Do nothing. And that's what's getting ready to happen. Because we already realized this person was nothing but a karmic anyway. That person from the past anyway. And you know what? They was just feeling jaded. That's the only reason that they would even come back. Because they know that this curse has been broken. Yep. This is somebody that's stalking your social media. They don't want to let you go. But you know what? We are a sea of others' souls. Yep. Anything else? She all at the door listening. Yeah, this is a toxic past person. Anticipate them trying to come back. And let this person know they're going to have to rescue themselves. Okay? Because all curses have been canceled. And that's all we care about. Now they're going to sit here and sing like a canary, like telling us some shit that we would have gladly wanted to know months or years ago. But you know what? Their hate don't stop your gift from coming in. And just, somebody should have played fair. They should have been fair to you, but instead they were not. Anything else? Yep, they tried to sneak. They did. They tried to sneak. This is somebody who can't stop watching you. They cannot stop watching you. And they got a reading on you, but the reader was wrong. And I'm going to leave it right here. DM. Actually, you know what? My friend whose birthday's today, these are his initials too. Happy birthday, DM. All right, y'all. I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you so very much. I'm getting ready to chill out for the night. I'm off work tomorrow, so I'll be back in the morning for sure. Definitely not going out tonight. I don't, you know, I don't know what I'm not doing all that shit. But happy New Year to everyone, and I will see you on January 1st. Thank you so very much, J. Mike. I really appreciate you being the absolute best moderator. I really do. All right, y'all. I love you all. Good night.